Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. And today I would like to discuss with you and hopefully get you to consider donating to Feeding America. I'm Ethan Higgins, and I hope you enjoy my talk. So, I want to convince you to donate or to in any way support companies like Feeding America and Feeding America itself. Um, so, how many meals do you usually eat a day? Hopefully three, maybe more, maybe less if you're on a diet. Did you skip breakfast today? Because I did. And how often do we order takeout when there's food available sitting in our cabinets that we're just too lazy to get up and make? Have you ever considered what a luxury it is that you even have that meal in your cabinet to make and having the choice whether to eat or not? This is a luxury some of us don't have. How would you feel if you could support people all around the world, all around America, just through giving any amount of money? It could be $5 or it could be thousands of dollars. Doesn't matter because any donation goes to feeding families and keeping them alive and well. If you feel led, either through your generosity or from uh, wanting to share the love of God, please consider donating or supporting in service and or spreading the word about this great organization. Um, if we band together and put our full support into helping these people distribute food to the uh, less fortunate and to those who need to support families and can't support themselves, we can help solve this problem of nationwide hunger. Now, it's a problem that we need to work on and won't go away immediately. That is why I'm giving you this talk to help this organization to feed more and more people every year. And all we need is your help to solve this problem. Okay, so first, let's address the problem. There are thousands upon thousands of homeless people and people in need of meals that they aren't able to get. Some people don't have access to food, some people don't have the money to buy food, and it's a problem because you need food to live, right? And clean water and all kinds of things. And not just any food, healthy, good food that'll keep you strong and uh, help kids who are growing to grow right and be ready for the world. So, Feeding America is all about increasing people's access to fresh, healthy food nationwide. Simple as that. So, let's talk about uh, some statistics about Feeding America. Um, they are the largest food-centered relief organization in the country. They strive to use funding from government and other organizations and donations from others, as well as service from those who are willing to help. Not only do big companies and rich individuals donate, but everyday people like you and me. Um, just like I said, $5 can do a lot to give somebody an extra chance at living a fuller and healthier and longer life. In 2023 alone, uh, this organization distributed 5.3 billion meals to families around the country. That is just amazing. Um, and also, 98% of all donations and funds go straight to supporting uh, their target people in need. This is very important to clarify just because some companies who pose as charities keep the money for themselves and don't want anyone else to have it. Uh, Not all charities do this, but sometimes there are frauds. So just clarifying that this amount of money and being truthful that some of it stays to help market and get the word out about this company and support the people who work for them, stuff like that. But 98% of all non-cash and cash donations go to feeding people. Um, However, Please don't take this as a discouragement to donate to charities, because almost all of charities are not scams, and they are here to help others and the people in need. So, let's talk about the different programs that they have set in place. First, food distribution and pantries. So, they have um, food distribution warehouses that people work in, which they call food pantries. And as you can see here on the left, these are volunteers packing fresh food into boxes to be shipped off and or given out and distributed in the local community. But they also have mobile pantries, which are the same thing as the warehouses, except they can go anywhere, especially to places where people don't have transportation to get to the food pantries, and they can take them straight to the communities right here in these trucks. And you can see that they have the tables set out for people to come get fresh food. And I think that's amazing. I also think that having the trucks as a multifunctional, uh, they can take them to the people, but they can also use it to transport as well. So it cuts costs on having to have transport trucks and service trucks. They can use them as both. Um, but not only does Feeding America support the less fortunate and the homeless and people who need food to keep their family up and running and supported, they also support students and families of students using school pantries and weekend and summer meal plans. So with the food pantries, they help stock the pantries of foods, cafeterias, but most importantly, they have a system set up for families to take home food every week so that they can eat and keep their children healthy and keep going to school, which is great. But they also have for the summer and the weekend. So they have plans for people who don't have access to food during the summer because there's no school pantries during the summer because everybody's on break. So these plans ensure that the families who need the school pantries during the week get weekend meals and meals throughout the summer, which is awesome. Um, and I want to impart this on you. The biggest reason that I think you should give to Feeding America is to spread the light and love of God. Serving others and serving the poor has always been a big thing in the Christian life. If you're not a Christian, giving to the poor, still supporting and being kind to those around you. But for the Christians who are listening right now, I want to impart it's not necessary, but giving to the community as well as giving at church are both honoring to God. So if you want to honor God and support those in your community, this is a great way to do it. Um, and when you support organizations like this and others, it helps more and more people, organizations, and different communities to live longer, healthier, happier lives. Please consider donating, and thank you for listening. I hope you consider what I've said, and thank you for sticking around. And I will see you next time.